The music, the costumes, the unmistakable harmonies. ABBA created a world that felt larger than life. At the center of it all stood Benny Andersson, a musical visionary whose melodies have transcended decades, trends, and even the lifespan of the band itself. Born on December 16, 1946, in Stockholm, Benny's early exposure to music set the stage for a lifelong journey of creativity. Taught accordion by his father and grandfather, he quickly developed an ear for melody, later teaching himself piano. His influences ranged from traditional Swedish folk to the electrifying sounds of Elvis Presley, shaping a versatile musical foundation that would define his career. Early years and musical beginnings. Benny's adolescence was marked by an unwavering dedication to music. By the age of 15, he had left formal schooling to pursue his passion full-time. His first significant step into the spotlight came as a member of the 1960s pop band, the Hepstars, where his songwriting skills quickly distinguished him from his peers. Known as the Swedish Beatles in local circles, the band provided Benny with both experience and exposure, honing his ability to craft compelling melodies and catchy hooks. It was during this period that he began to understand the power of collaboration, a theme that would become central to his later success with ABBA, a partnership that changed pop. In 1966, Benny's life took a pivotal turn when he met Björn Ulvaeus, marking the beginning of one of pop music's most legendary songwriting partnerships. Their chemistry was instant, combining Benny's melodic inventiveness with Björn's lyrical sensitivity. This partnership eventually attracted Agnetha-Björn and Anni-Frid-Benny, two extraordinary vocalists whose voices perfectly complemented the duo's compositions. Together, they explored a mixed vocal dynamic that added emotional depth to their music, laying the foundation for the group that would become an international sensation. Their early collaborations were full of experimentation, reflecting both ambition and the desire to find a truly distinctive sound. The road to stardom. The journey to global recognition was far from immediate. Early in their career, the group faced setbacks, lineup changes, and uncertainty over their identity. Several names and near misses preceded their breakthrough, yet perseverance remained a constant. In 1974, everything changed with the release of Waterloo, the song that would win the Eurovision Song Contest and announce ABBA to the world. This victory was more than a contest win. It was the moment when talent, timing, and teamwork converged, propelling the quartet into the international spotlight. From that point on, their trajectory shifted from hopeful ambition to unstoppable success, and the pop world would never be the same. Iconic hits and global influence. Between 1974 and the early 1980s, ABBA dominated charts around the world with timeless hits like Dancing Queen, Mamma Mia, Fernando, Knowing Me, Knowing You, and The Winner Takes It All. Their music combined infectious melodies, lush arrangements, and emotionally resonant lyrics, appealing to fans of every age and nationality. Benny's compositions, in particular, were remarkable for their elegance and complexity, blending pop sensibility with musical sophistication. Beyond the charts, ABBA's style influenced fashion, culture, and performance, turning concerts into theatrical experiences and embedding their songs into the collective consciousness of a generation. Their reach extended far beyond Sweden, making them true global icons. Behind the glitter. Despite the group's public success, life behind the scenes was far more complicated. The intense pressures of fame, constant touring, and creative demands weighed heavily on the band members. Both romantic relationships within the group ultimately collapsed under this strain. Agnetha and Björn divorced in 1979, while Benny and Anni-Frid ended their marriage in 1981. Although the group continued recording for a short period afterward, the emotional toll was undeniable. Their final album, The Visitors, released in 1981, reflected this shift. Its darker tone, exploring heartbreak, loss, and introspection, revealed a maturity that contrasted sharply with the sparkling optimism of their earlier hits. The end of an era. By late 1982, ABBA quietly stepped away from the spotlight, leaving fans with unanswered questions and a timeless catalog of music. Though they no longer performed or recorded together regularly, their influence persisted. Benny and Björn turned their focus to musical theater, achieving remarkable success with productions like Chess and Mamma Mia. While Agnetha and Anni-Frid pursued more private lives, confronting personal challenges away from public view. The disbandment marked the end of an era, but not the end of their legacy. Their songs continued to resonate with fans old and new, maintaining cultural relevance decades after the group's hiatus. Reinvention through musical theater. Benny and Björn's post-ABBA careers were defined by reinvention. They translated their pop sensibilities into musical theater, creating complex narrative-driven compositions for stage productions. Chess, a political and romantic musical, showcased their ability to tell stories through music, highlighting Benny's sophisticated melodic arrangements and Björn's lyrical craftsmanship. Later, Mamma Mia, an adaptation of ABBA's own songs, brought their work full circle, introducing their music to a new generation, while retaining the emotional resonance that first defined the group. Through these ventures, Benny proved that his creative vision extended far beyond pop stardom, bridging genres and decades. Personal trials and growth. The emotional and personal challenges faced by the group were as significant as their professional triumphs. Benny, like the others, navigated the aftermath of divorce and the pressures of fame, all while continuing to compose music of exceptional quality. Despite personal setbacks, he remained committed to his craft, channeling experience and emotion into every project. This period of reflection and growth contributed to the depth of his later works. The public often sees the glamour of pop success, but Benny's story underscores resilience, the ability to create beauty amid adversity, maintaining a dedication to music that continues to inspire millions. The long-awaited reunion. For decades, the idea of an ABBA reunion seemed almost mythical. Yet, in 2021, the four members came together to record Voyage, their first new album in nearly 40 years. The project demonstrated that despite time and distance, the creative bond between them had never vanished. Voyage was not merely a nostalgic revival, it was a testament to enduring artistry, blending the classic ABBA sound with modern production and contemporary sensibilities. Fans and critics alike celebrated the reunion, recognizing that the connection between the four musicians was as authentic as ever, built on mutual respect, history, and shared musical vision. Live performances and emotional resonance. In May 2025, Benny appeared alongside Anni-Frid at an ABBA Voyage concert in London, a moment that became emblematic of reconciliation and enduring friendship. The two shared laughter, warmth, and quiet affection, offering fans a glimpse of the personal bonds behind the music. For many, the performance was more than a concert. It was a celebration of forgiveness, resilience, and human connection. Benny's presence at the event highlighted his continuing influence, not only as a composer and performer, but as a figure whose life story embodies the highs and lows of art, collaboration, and enduring passion. Legacy and influence. Today, Benny Andersson's music continues to captivate audiences around the world. From digital concert experiences that bring ABBA's music to life, to Broadway stages hosting Benny and Björn's musicals, his work demonstrates the timelessness of great melody and lyrical storytelling. His compositions have endured because they capture universal human emotions: joy, heartbreak, hope, and longing, rendered through musical craftsmanship that remains unmatched. Benny's journey illustrates the power of creativity, collaboration, and dedication, proving that music can transcend time and remain relevant across generations. The heart of ABBA. At the core of ABBA's enduring appeal lies the story of its members, their friendships, romances, struggles, and triumphs. Benny Andersson exemplifies this truth, demonstrating how talent, resilience, and heart can create a cultural legacy that outlasts fleeting trends. ABBA was never just a pop phenomenon. It was a reflection of human experience, expressed through song. Through decades of change, separation, and reunion, the group, and Benny in particular, has shown that music is not merely entertainment, but a force capable of uniting people, healing wounds, and celebrating the complexity of life. Enduring connection. More than 50 years after ABBA first captured global attention, Benny Andersson's work continues to inspire. His melodies still fill arenas, and his compositions still spark emotional connection, reminding the world that great music transcends time. The story of ABBA, with all its triumphs and tribulations, is a testament to creativity, friendship, and the enduring power of collaboration. Benny's life and legacy illustrate that music is a language of the soul, capable of speaking to hearts across generations. His journey, from a boy in Stockholm to a global musical icon, is proof that artistry, resilience, and passion can truly endure.